Hey everyone, Andang here for a very quick stream going through the Lord of the Rings Online's newest update, Mists of Wilderland. So let's go ahead and hop right on in to some good old LOTRO. So when we last left off, we were getting ready to go inside the camp, or at least this area, and fight everything. So let's go ahead and hop right on down and fight some trolls, experience some higher champion DPS, and see what else we can figure out here in this area. These trolls have like very, very fancy loincloths, I must say. I don't think I've ever seen such a nice troll loincloth in LOTRO. It's great. That's the real features everyone was wanting with Mists of Wilderland, was just better troll loincloths, clearly. No other features were wanted, like lag fixing or anything like that. No. Anyway, apparently there's somebody inside here that we're supposed to be defeating. So we're going to try to do that today. Let's go ahead and track nearby quests as well, just in case there's some more nearby. Yeah, there are. Good deal. Defeated a hill troll there. Awesome. Let's go ahead and take on one or two more. Man, this champion DPS is just... it's like too much. Like, I miss my old champion doing less. Like, don't get me wrong, we were definitely way underpowered compared to every other class, but I miss the easy LOTRO difficult, or the difficult LOTRO difficulty, right? That being said, it is a new area we're going to be going to, so I'm fine with like a little bit of a difficulty reset. I'm good with that. Man, the music is going crazy. It's just an orc camp game. Calm down. Hey, Mistweaver, welcome. Nice to have you here. Thank you, Troll. I wanted to be over here anyway. Tales of Mozbuk, the Hobgoblin, have spread far and wide, striking fear into the hearts of all who hear them. It is said that by facing with him, while you might be the man to accomplish it, might and courage can his terror reign be ended. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Take on these hobgoblins. Since when are hobgoblins like that? Like, jeez. Who knew hobgoblins were terrifying? Good gravy. Like, they make the Urukai look like nothing. Jeez. It's like you combined like a hill troll with a goblin. Man, that's some creepy stuff right there. Like, good on LOTRO for a new type of enemy, I guess, but man, oh man. Without their lackeys, the hill trolls will find it difficult to maintain their presence in Mist Hollow. Lumrog has been made safer, if not completely safe, by your efforts. Awesome. Let's track nearby quests again. Yes, there's more in this direction as we need to defeat a few more hill trolls here. Yeah, they're like half trolls, I guess. Kinda like Urukai as well. They're kind of in between those, I suppose. But yeah, hobgoblins, man. Who knew? There's a deed apparently to defeat both trolls and hobgoblins. And we've already done 8 of those, apparently. Good deal. Oh, hello, troll. Nice to see you here. Like, this class feels so overpowered now. It's just ludicrous. Like, the only thing we have to worry about now is like poisons. There's fun of Goblin and Troll Union. Okay, that would make sense then. The sound trolls stomping around. Lumrog has quieted some, thanks to your efforts. Lumrog will never truly be safe, but you have lessened the danger these massive creatures pose. for the residents of Mist Hollow, and that is a good deed. Awesome. Alright. I feel like we've definitely owned this camp. Back to Rivendell you go. Hopefully I don't get sent back to Rivendell. If that happens, I'm going to be kind of upset. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's have some good old lemonade. Mmm. Lemonade. Alright. Keep making our way down this way. Oh, there's something back this way. Hold the phone. We need to defeat Mozbuk. Mozbuk. I am Mozbuk. Alright. Let's go back and fight Mozbuk. Mozbuk. As lightning and thunder sound in the distance. I guess well, sometimes lightning makes a sound, but I don't think I heard it this time. It's pretty far off, it seems. Alright. Yes, Hobgoblin, I see you. And goodbye. Somewhere over there is the person we're looking for. Is that the big troll? Torres Rum. No, that's not him. Where's this guy at? I need to find him soon. This is a short stream after all, and I mean very short. Alright, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. Show off stats and stuff? Yeah, I will do that once we're out of this camp. Okay. Looks like they should be like right here if this is to be believed. Oh, is that what? No, that's just a corpse. Thought there might have been something to right click on. Oh, we're like right on top of it. I guess we'll fight this troll. Hey, there we go. That was them apparently. It showed. Oh, Mozbuk's a different one. That explains it. We were looking for the wrong person. You have slain the Butcher of Lamrog and broken his control over the beasts he commanded. Theirs was a loyalty born of fear. Now free of it, it is your hope they will find it difficult to mount successful raids upon the travelers in Mist Hollow. Awesome. Let's go down here and defeat the other orc. Or whatever it may be. I don't know. I just play this game. I don't know what we're doing. Let's go, let's go. Down here, down here. Love that battle music, man. It's good. So much better than Minas Morgul, where it would just like be almost like Inception, right? Where it's like brrr, like crazy. All right, let's go. Hey, there you. What are you doing? Just hanging out here? Feasting upon travelers. Ugh. Yeah, let's take care of that. Hey, Neurotic Anarchy, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here as well. Come on. Let's go. Not the bat. Come on, silly bat. Let's go. I have a lot of time, game. Defeated Mozbuk. The tales of his ferocity may have been somewhat exaggerated. Oh, snap. You put an end to the villainous tales of the Hobgoblin Mozbuk, who did not seem quite as fearsome as you expected. Still, you are certain that the end of his story will not spread as quickly as did his legend, and Mozbuk will remain a frightful visage, with which parents will frighten misbehaving children. At least Mozbuk himself will do no more harm in Mist Hollow, no matter what his legend might accomplish elsewhere. Awesome. I like how they're like, he exaggerated a bit, okay? It wasn't really that crazy. It was, he stole like one kid once, but other than that, he's been fine. He's just a perfectly upstanding hobgoblin. Lemonade is so good. Lemonade is so good. Anyway, let's keep going here. All enemies in LOTRO are exaggerated. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Alright, let's make our way up here to explore. You can vouch for the greatness of Lemonade? Absolutely. Stole? You mean kidnapped? I mean, yeah, he kidnapped. Yeah. You can steal kids, at least in the US. I don't know about the rest of the world, but... I mean, don't get me wrong, you can't steal kids, it's illegal. But... it's a verbiage people in the US use, I suppose. Hey, Jody, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. Alright, let's go ahead and go up here. So, Real, I don't know if you're asking if people are more likely to steal kids or whales, or if you're saying people are more likely to steal kids in the US or Wales. But I don't think there's too much whale stealing going on in the US, man. And yeah, I do see that capital. I'm just having fun with you. Let's see, and the the different spelling. Are more likely to steal in both places. You're probably not wrong. You're probably not wrong. Although right now, I wonder if that's gone down, right? You don't want to risk Corona for that. Ugh. You mean the Great Goblin? No, not exactly what I was talking about, but I guess the Great Goblin is kind of a whale. This campsite location is shaded by dense vegetation, but might serve. Alright, I guess it's okay. You stole in real life plenty of times yogurts from your brother? Yeah, your brother wouldn't have eaten that yogurt. This campsite location is sheltered on one side by sheer rock. Great. That moose. Imlag nods appreciatively. This will do, he says.
Aye, this place will do.
Let me find my tinderbox, and I will get a fire started.
You have no doubt heard of the quest for the Lonely Mountain, have you not?
I understand our burglar wrote quite a tale of our adventure. I mean no disrespect to his skill with a pen, when I say it likely cannot compare to real experience of a thing. Of course, we spent most of the time being either wet or cold, or both at once. And it is the nature of memory to sand off the rough edges until only the glory and excitement remains. Still, that was an adventure. I do not know if Bilbo recorded it in his book, but my brother Owen and I were responsible for getting the fires going whenever we stopped to our camp. Our tinderboxes saw much use, and in far bleaker places than this one. While I see if I still have the skill, I suggest you help our companions unpack their belongings. We'll rest here for a while, before we set out in search of the raiding party in earnest. Aurora Ember, welcome, welcome, nice to have you here. You don't recall stealing anything? Alright, Rio. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm doing better. Found out I'm probably hypoglycemic, which means I have low blood sugar all the time. Didn't realize it until I gave up soda and had like crazy issues. Like almost passing out in the shower and stuff. So yeah, craziness. But doing way better now. So yeah. I'm trying to stay away from soda because I don't want that caffeine headache when you don't have soda, man. But I am having lemonade. And lemonade is good. Yeah. And dangerous too. Is it pink? No, it's yellow lemonade. I like pink lemonade too. But this yellow lemonade almost tastes like pink lemonade. It's really, really, really good. Some of the best yellow lemonade I've ever had. Is there a bag of sugar in the shower now? No. One of my coworkers was joking. So I guess the ice cream aisle is your pharmacy, and I was like, that's not exactly how that works, but you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You don't drink soda at all? Nice. Yeah, I haven't had soda for like 6 months now. Yeah, Yuna. It is good. Pedamika, welcome, nice to have you here. Narhill, welcome, nice to have you here too.
We should not spend too long here in idleness.
I do not understand. I understand few folk live alongside the river, this far north. But those who do will be in greater danger from such a raiding party as the one we seek. That's totally how the NPC was reading it. You ask Venko if he needs any help unpacking his belongings. No, Andang. Thank you. We Zelruka learned long ago the value of unencumbered travel, and carry very little on our mountain journeys. Venko. Definitely not Russian.
Yes, very well. If you wish to make yourself helpful, do not let me stop.
Venko vodka. Yes, very well. If you wish to make yourself helpful, do not let me stop you. We will not rest here for long, but I would welcome the chance to adjust the contents of these satchels. They have settled uncomfortably and caused me some discomfort while we walked. If you unpack that bag for me, I will rearrange the contents while we rest. But expect no thanks for it, man. Well, okay then. Yes, Soviet Union plays LOTRO. Not the first time LOTRO would have broken the lore. Yeah, you're not wrong. Any possibility the great Thargathol they wanted to find so badly be somewhere inside Gundabad itself? That would be amazing! Wow. That would actually be really interesting, because they did just say we're not going to Thargathol, right? That was the whole speech the King of the Dwarves just, or Prince of the Dwarves just gave, Durin just gave. So yeah, that'd be crazy. Which, man, this story started out with such a bang. Like, better than maybe any of the chapters start. Like, it was so epic summoning that dwarf army. Oh my gosh.
Not that one. Can you not follow directions?
Apparently you can't follow your own quest text because it says instructions. Leave that coffer be, man. For that is no business of yours. Poking around in my things like a common brigand. Bah! Imak throws his hands into the air. Bah! No, it is fine, Andang. I should have said something first. That coffer contains a number of keepsakes. Mere curious, really. Apparently he has something like the ring in there, and he's like, my precious. Just going for that, alright. Hey, defeated Link, welcome, welcome. It seemed that the sheep were sheepish and the wool was soft. Ah, sheep, you live in the meadows and eat grass. Do dwarves and elves harvest wool? Do they like sheep? Sheep are my friends, the incarnation of the dead. So I live with sheep and they are my friend, and we will eat wool together. If I can touch your wool, I live, but I will never touch the wool of the lambs, or the wool of any other creature, because sheep are important. So we will live with them. What the heck, defeated Link? I think you might have finally jumped the shark. Dwarves brush their feet hair like hobbits? Absolutely. The Fargathol is Thinkleguntu. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, right? They've kind of already established that. At least that's what they were wanting us to believe. But maybe we were misinformed. But yeah, I was under the impression that this was the Fargathol. But who knows? Maybe we're misinformed and it really is somewhere else. Somewhere to the north. Somewhere like Gundabad. Let's see, where in the world were we? No, it is fine, Andang. I should have said something first, like da-da-da-da. But they are objects of some sentimentality for me. They remind me of friends and family less fortunate than I am. Some were not able to escape from Mordor, and others knew freedom for only a short time. Listen, Andang. I am sorry I yelled at you. I am a little on edge because my nose is telling me there are wargs about. What? No, it is true. My sense of smell is very accurate, especially with stinky wargs. If my nose says there are wargs hunting nearby, then wargs nearby are hunting. Search for tracks to the southeast and tell me if it is not so, even though I can smell it and could probably find them sooner. It is the least you can do after disturbing my privacy as you have done. Really, wargs?
My nose is telling me there are wargs about.
Alright, buddy.
Leave those alone. Those belong to my brothers.
And I would have no other hands to touch them. Venko scowls at you for touching his stuff, but after a moment's glower, he relents with a sigh. I am sorry. Do not think me rude. The three of us came west to seek our rightful home. Me, my younger brother, Dusek, and my eldest brother, Lekun. I wish now... Hey, Dans, thank you so much for that follow. I wish now we had stayed in the east. But what sense is there in dwelling upon it? My brothers were both slain when the Frost Horde attacked. And now it falls on me alone to fulfill the purpose with which we set out. If the Zelruka are ever given a home to call their own, I will hang my brother's weapons above the mantelpiece, and at last know peace. Until that day, I will bear Kruvizar and rank Rinkova with me, but they will not see battle. The Zelruka were promised a place in Gundabad long ago, but they never reached it. Do you think your friend Durin will honor this ancient offer if he is able to retake the mountain from the orcs? I do not mind telling you, I have my doubts, Andang. You think he is the warg? I mean, he does have a good sense of smell, right? I mean, there's a good chance he might be the warg. The sheep cult requires blood sacrifices of the wolves. The heart, liver, eyes, and brain must be consumed. Jeez, dude, that's dark. Reminder, this is a family-friendly show, man. Jumped the sheep. Oh my gosh. Yes, I guess we jumped the sheep. Neuroctic. Yes. Might be a sheep in Mark's clothing. Maybe. You gotta watch out. Gotta watch out for those. Badism. Oh my gosh. It's getting worse somehow. After almost a year, somehow it's still getting worse. Oh my gosh. This started in June last year, and you guys have not let this go. No bad jokes. Alright. Alright. But that is worry for the future. For now, I thank my fallen brothers, and mourn that they will not see the gates of Gundabad, or the crags of Elder Slade, or the famed Rakefoss of Greyland. I have had an idea. We are not that far from the roaring waterfalls of Mist Hollow, Andang. I charge you to find a good vantage point to the north, and look at the nearest of the three sisters, the Rakefoss of Greyland, in honor of my brothers. Return then to me, and I would be grateful to hear your description of it. The moral of the story, don't touch my things. A true word to live by if you're a dwarf. Anyway, we do need to check out class stats, because that's what you guys were wanting. So let's go ahead and take a look at my champion class traits here. We're basically in everything that increases our single target DPS for this. We didn't go Brutal Strikes. I don't use that skill too often. I'd much rather use Remorseless Strikes, or Ferocious Strikes is the main one that I use. So we didn't go for that one. It's not really needed in our rotation. We definitely don't need Wild Swings, so that just doesn't add enough to our rotation. We don't have Ebbing Ire because we really don't need to reduce threat, because we're not in groups ever on this character pretty much. But if we ever do, we sometimes plop that back in. We got Hamstring Duration. Not a big deal. Also, champion DPS used to, for a long time, hasn't been high enough to warrant this as well, so that's another reason. We got everything increasing our critical chance, decreasing attack duration, increasing crit damage, all the things, all the good things. The big one, though, is Controlled Burn. It's a pretty nice one. It gives us more power and more melee damage, and increases our attack speed. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Also, Killing Spree is pretty nice. It grants the champion's morale back, which is really cool. And then dual wielding buffs just for extra damage from that. We don't worry about sprint because, my goodness, why would you? We don't worry about champion's duel because we don't ever use it enough, we found. And we're not too mercifully minded as well, because we want a bunch of stuff over here as well. Hey, Tepic, welcome, welcome. So anyway, this is another big one. Battle Frenzy, it's huge. It grows your fervor. It's amazing. This is the even better one. It gives you extra 3 from Battle Frenzy fervor, and it reduces the cooldown by 30 seconds. That's invaluable. We also go for Finesse. We've got some Blade Wall stuff, some Might, some Raging Blade for more AoE attacks and then increased damage for Raging Blade. On every blade skill, 20% chance to restore 5% max morale. This one's amazing. We go for that one for sure. And then we also have on every blade skill, 20% chance that champions' blade skill attacks bypass 15% of their enemies' mitigations, which is also great. For our racials, we got Duty Bound for heals, Man of the Fourth Age, because why not? There's really not any other good ones. Strength and Morale, because healing, Evade, Parry, and other defensive stuff, and the big one, the extra 5% for two-handed swords. For our virtues, we've got 3 offensive and 2 defensive. We've got the confidence, we've got the valor, and we've got the zeal. Basically everything that's might and physical mastery. And then for defense, we got tactical and physical mitigation. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. The one thing we might want to switch out at some point is wit. We're currently gaining that because, man, wit is amazing. It's the new one. It's really good, but we haven't gotten it high enough to equip it yet. But yeah, that extra finesse, crit, physical, and tactical mastery. The tactical is not important for our class, but the physical mastery is pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I think we'd probably swap it out with probably confidence. Yeah, probably confidence. What's my favorite zone? That's a tough one. That's a tough one, man. And Feedlink, I will read your comment in a second here. Let me finish off with this, and then I'll think about my favorite zone. We also have our Sword of Legend, which, if you're wondering why I have a third age, it's because first and third ages are the same once you start imbuing. So why bother going for a first age? So anyway, we got basically everything damage related. Ferocious Strikes is the big thing we're going into here. We've got everything pretty close to maxed out. It's in the 70s. We're almost there. I know 83 is the new cap. We haven't really gone since the cap was raised with Minas Morgul. We haven't gone for those yet. And then we also have our Rune of Victory, which gives us all sorts of AoE damage stuff. Plus we got some Vitality and Might in here too. So it's pretty good. Also have everything almost maxed out here except for Minas Morgul unmaxed it out for us. And then we just got a bridle, which is not too big of a deal. We do have the new, like, somewhere in here. Yeah, we do have the Veils of Anduin ones. We also have some from Minas Morgul. But basically just increasing our defenses for the most part, and also our crit rating. Some physical mastery. It's kind of a combo of defense and offense for our allies, but then all the legacies are offensive pretty much. And that's pretty much our character. The origin of Bada, the humble sheep god Slaughter, is his brother killed by a wolf, so he took the wool grip sword, and my goodness, what is this craziness? Jeez. Did I hear Andang is doing a short stream? Yes, we're actually about to end. And yeah, we do play on Landerville. Used to have nightmares as a kid, falling into a chasm that Gandalf fell into? Wow. That's crazy, man. That's what sheep are for. Oh my gosh. So anyway, favorite zone? My favorite recent zone was probably the Veils of Anduin, man. It was really, really good. I thoroughly enjoyed everything here. That's probably my favorite recent zone. My favorite expansion is for sure Minas Morgul. I never thought the Moria expansion would have been top. That was my previous favorite. Minas Morgul did it. It was amazing. If you guys haven't played through Minas Morgul, highly recommend it. It was so good. Can't wait to see where else they go in Mordor. It's going to be awesome. But my all-time favorite zone, the one I'm most nostalgic for at this point, is probably Great River. I loved this zone. Part of it was the players I had around me at the time. This was a zone that we all played through together, which was a lot of fun because there's the whole Limelight Gorge thing, which involved fellowship mechanics. And so I had so much fun going through here. I also really loved the Brownlands. I hope we get to see more of the Brownlands. It was a lot of fun. Rush Gore was kind of a pain in here, but in general, this was a really cool zone. It was a great introduction to Rohan. I remember being so hyped for Rohan seeing this. It was so good. You're just trying to catch up with the Stout Axe? Yeah. Yeah, you'll probably get there, because I'm not going to be doing the Stout Axe for a little while longer anyway. We got to finish out this new update. Got to finish out the new update. Which we'll get to eventually. But anyway, I do have a hard cutoff, because I have to have lunch so that I can go to work. I know, work. Ugh. Hey, Great Storm, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here as well. For you, it was Evendim. Evendim's good, especially after they revamped it. But I played Evendim before the revamp, when you had to swim everywhere. And don't get me wrong, if like all of Evendim was just like a Numenos, Evendim would probably be my favorite zone. But the whole swimming out to these islands and all that stuff just, ugh. In the old quest design especially, it was awful. So much swimming. Like, it was amazing at first. Like, the first time you enter this zone, so good. Like, one of my favorites. Especially seeing, like, beaches and stuff like that, which you hadn't seen in LOTRO before. Like, it was really cool. But, yeah, we're around level 40. Let me just log out, and we'll end off the stream logged out and see where exactly my Stout Axe is. 42. 42 is where my Burglar Stout Axe is. So yeah, there you go. 42 is your goal. Honestly, if you just got to like even 38, I think you'd be fine. Maybe 39. Level 43, nice. Nice. And yeah, feel free to level. If you're too far over level 50, I might not invite you to the group, but you're still welcome to go open world with us. But yeah, I'm wanting that character to be a challenge character. You know, I don't want it to be too easy. How many quests are in the Mist Hollow? 35. You're telling me there's only 35 quests in this whole zone? No, that's got to be just the Mist Hollow, right? Yeah, that's just an area here. Okay. So I guess the Mist Hollow kind of goes up through there, and then that's separate. Interesting. Anyway, I'm sure we'll have fun going through the rest of this zone, but that of course is not right now. We gotta go find someone to raid here. Yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in on this short stream. It's a lot of fun. I know exactly who we're gonna raid. Mevidia, here we go. Queuing up for that raid. I will not be streaming tomorrow, almost certainly. I will be trying to stream both Wednesday and Thursday, though. I do have some doctor's appointments to go to, though, because I have to find out for sure if I'm hypoglycemic. But we're pretty sure that's what it is, which is just low blood sugar. Now that I know what it is, it's not as big of a deal. But anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching. And let's have fun with this raid. Get those emotes ready, get that hype going. And let's get this raid going!